That's fatal.
How's it going, Proper Squad? In today's video, we got another mod showcase for you guys. Now, these are mods for PC, so I don't want to hear any complaining in the comments about, oh my god, clickbait, you can't even download these community creations. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, these are mods. We got a bunch of superstar mods, some funny character mods, and some miscellaneous stuff, so let's get into the first mod. And that one being Bad News Barrett by Number 9 Large. This right here is obviously a Bad News Barrett model into Wwe 2K22. The description just says, credit me if you use it in a video showcase. Don't worry, Number 9 Large, I always credit everyone that I showcase. The description also says you can replace someone else or insert with meta, but we'll have to rename files appropriately. So obviously you gotta know how to deal with installing mods to understand all the mod lingo. I have no idea what this fucking shit means. I just read the description for you guys, so for those who do install mods, will understand what it means. But Bad News Barrett by Number 9 Large, really good model, and now that he's back in WWE, hopefully we see him in 2K23 as an actual playable character. And even if he's not a playable character, if his model is in the game, whether it's My Rise or as an announcer, he will be playable, if you know what I'm talking about. Moving on, we have Hook by Joe Mashup. Now, if you're in the modding space and you don't know Joe Mashups, then like, where have you been? Have you been living under a rock? Joe Mashups is the top dog when it comes to mods. The way that they recreate the face and the model is just insane. If you just check out his Twitter, you'll see what I mean. He literally models these characters and then uploads them to the PWN website. The description says custom sculpted face and body, of course. You know, it's by Joe Mashups. And out of all of 2K22, I've never seen people struggle the most than when it comes to Hook. There's CODs of Hook out there and some of them look really well, but there's something about Hook that just gives COD creators trouble, and I'm assuming it's his hair. I don't think we have that type of hairstyle in Wwe 2K22, but there's something about these Hook CODs that just give COD creators trouble. But when it's a mod and it's a custom sculpted body and face, those troubles that COD creators will get just disappear. So we have a Hook mod right here by Joe Mashups. Go ahead and download it on PC if you want to add Hook to your game. This model looks like what it would look like if Hook was in Wwe 2K22. Now, I'm curious to see what Hook will look like in the AEW game, and I hope they model him nicely. Next up, we got Owen Hart by Tekken57. The description says it was created using X-Packer, X-Ray, and Extrovert. Again, more mod lingo that I have no idea what that means. And then Tekken goes ahead and states the obvious that these mods are not compatible with the community creations or Create a Superstar, obviously because it's a PC mod. But it's Owen Hart in 2K22. Now, we're never going to see Owen Hart in a 2K game or a WWE game in general, but we will see him in the AEW game as they have some sort of partnership with Owen Hart's family to actually put him in a video game. So he will be in the AEW game. Unfortunately, we will never see him in a WWE game though, unless he's a creator wrestler. But if you have a PC, you can go ahead and download this Owen Hart mod for your Wwe 2K22. Next up, we have another character by Tekken57, and that is the Great Muta. Now, if you don't know who the Great Muta is, he is a seasoned veteran. This dude has been everywhere. You name it, he's been there. New Japan, WCW, WWE, AEW, you name it, he's been everywhere. The Great Muta is a seasoned veteran, and he is really something to watch. So the Great Muta by Tekken57 is exactly that. It's the Great Muta in Wwe 2K22 for PC, and it comes with a bunch of different attires. Really well done, Tekken57, and thank you for showing the Great Muta some love. Next up, we have an arena mod. Now, unfortunately, there is no video for this, but the photo that they took is pretty much spot on. It is the Tribute to the Troops arena by Reality. Now, the Tribute to the Troops happened earlier this month, and unfortunately, I missed it because even though it said it was going to be airing at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, when I went to that time slot, nothing was playing. I got to watch it later on, and fortunately, I didn't really miss much. I think it was like 2 matches, actually 2 or 3 matches. I was going to do an attire pack video for the Tribute to the Troops, but like I said, it was just 2 and 3 matches, and nobody made the attires for Tribute to the Troop. And I'm not surprised because a lot of people probably didn't even know that the Tribute to the Troops was airing on that day. But regardless, I thought I'd show the Tribute to the Troops some love with Reality's arena right here. This arena will replace King of the Ring, and it comes with a theme and hex tutorial. There's also some bug fixes that Reality added into the description. The banner has been fixed, and if you want to use it in universe mode, some King of the Ring graphics is locked in universe, so the following files will replace it. Intro, Mae Young Classic. Transition, Mae Young Classic. Replay, USA. Overlay design, USA. So just follow the description if you're having trouble, but that's what the description says. Tribute to the Troop Arena for Wwe 2K22 by Reality. Next up, we have a silly character pack. I believe I covered character pack 2 in the last mob video, but this is character pack 3 by REAVE. If you want to fill Wwe 2K22 with a bunch of video game characters that are non-wrestlers, well, this is the pack for you. Unfortunately, there is no video, but there's a list of some of them in this pack, as well as 3 photos that were provided. We have Duke Nukem from Duke Nukem. We have Joker from Arkham Asylum. Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War 4. Sector from Mortal Kombat 11. Grey Fox from Metal Gear. Sonic Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe. And then etc. is what it says. Each of the models look spot on, they look like exact ports. So this will be fun to use if you want like a video game multiversus battle in Wwe 2K22. Next up we got Erick Rowan by ZEEPYBEE. This is Erick Rowan 16 and it's a mod for Wwe 2K22. Now the mod information says it's the 2K20 base model, the 2K16 attire texture, they fixed the eye popping glitch, there's no more dilated pupils, and the title motion is compatible, so the title will work with this mod now. The mod will replace Dominik Dijakovic by default, and they also included an installation guide if you're having trouble. So this Erick Rowan mod by ZEEPYBEE is just a mashup of other Erick Rowans from 2K20 to 2K16 when it comes to the attire, and it looks great. So if you want Erick Rowan for Wwe 2K22, this is the mod for you. Next up is a funny one. It's an unused WWE title belt that was recreated and then added into Wwe 2K22. Now I believe these belts were based off of prototypes that were just never used, and I can see why they're never used because they look kind of shit. But Blaze22 decided to recreate one of the titles. Now this title will replace the ECW 08 to 2010 belt in game. But if this unused belt appeals to you, go ahead and download Unused WWE Title number 2 by Blaze22. Next up, we have Sandman by Tekken57. Once again, this is obviously the Sandman in Wwe 2K22. It was created using X-Packer, X-Ray, and Extrovert. The Sandman model looks great. It looks like it's based on his younger look. And also the description says it does not work with the hardcore icon preset entrance as it causes glitches with the teeth. So as long as you don't use that hardcore icon preset entrance, you should be good using any other entrance. And finally, we have Roman Reigns SummerSlam 22 by Joe Mashups. This is a resculpted face and body by Joe Mashups as well as shorter hair. And it just looks amazing. It looks like an actual in-game model. It's insane how Joe Mashup does this. Now, there's plenty of Joe Mashup mods that I want to cover, but I can't because he doesn't provide videos for his mods, right? The only Joe Mashup mods I can cover are the ones that have a video showcasing them by someone else. So Roman Reigns 22 by Joe Mashups. Go ahead and download it and update your Roman Reigns for PC. Thanks for watching, guys. That right there were another 10 mods to enhance your PC experience in Wwe 2K22. All the mods are in the description for you to download. Go ahead and check them out. If you have a mod that you want me to showcase that you created yourself, or you just want me to showcase, please send me a DM on Twitter or at me on Twitter with a link to the mod as well as a video showcasing the mod so I can cover it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to give the video a like, subscribe, notifications on. I have a bunch of my videos on the side here if you want to check them out. Go ahead, look through them, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay proper. Peace.